if you came in, I don't know, about 40 seconds ago, looks like I had some issues with my internet, which hopefully does not last for the rest of the night. Welcome to the Code of Cinema. I am Aaron, and tonight I'm going to talk about a couple big sales going on. And there's absolutely nobody here on a Thursday night, which is kind of disappointing, guys. Hey there, Chris. Welcome, man. I started. Hey there, Dustin. I didn't know if anybody got my notifications or not. So, first, how's the sound? What you do that first, and what do you think the angle? So tonight I'm got a new tripod. So hopefully with this, I can do a bit more. It's hey there, Brian. It's so it's kind of leaning down a bit. So I'm not sure about that if I'm gonna have to like move it a bit. But my iPad is heavy. It's got an OtterBox on it so that it doesn't, cause me and breaking iPads. So hey there, Brian. We got. I'm gonna open up this here because I'm missing all your stuff. Hey there, 4K. So there are a couple sales going on today, as you saw from. Hey there, George. So who did I miss here? Hey, Richard. uh, yeah, there are a couple sales going on. So there's one going on over there in the UK, and there's one going on right here in North America. So you're covered either way. One of these ways, either way, maybe I can make you spend money. We'll see. But there were tempting things even for me today. Happy birthday, Chris, man. Happy birthday to me. Okay. So that tells you got to read. Reading comprehension is an important thing. So there's two sales going on today, and this video almost had kind of a bit of a weird name, kind of like almost like a Blu Ray International sale. Anyway, hey there, Dave. Today there are two big ones going on. We got a sale from On Macabre. We have a sale from Shameless Films. So if you're like any of the stuff from either one of those companies, you're probably your wallet might be hurting, and mine is. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm in a lot of pain today. I'm wearing my Top Gun shirt. So at this angle, you can see my entire shirt, which is good because I'll start wearing my fancier shirts. So everything from Barry Prima's The Warrior to The Cat's Victims can be yours if the price is right. Anywho's, I'm excited. I actually got into a sale today. No, that's not the Yul Brynner one. That's the Barry Prima one. It's an Indonesian film. The Cat's Victim. Oh, you may know it under another title, Brian, actually. So The Cat's Victim is also known as Watch Me When I Kill. So Watch Me When I Kill is a very exploitive title that really doesn't have too much to do with the film, but The Cat's Victim actually does. Hey there, Amir. Welcome. Welcome from Canada. Oh, it's worth seeing. I mean, it's really, really worth seeing. And it's what, honestly, the one of the things that's has gone against it, I think, is that the cover, that the North American cover is Watch Me When I Kill, and which is a very kind of exploitative cover. I did order from Mondo, and I'll let you know what I got, actually. But the film itself is probably one of the more kind of like quieter, more introspective giallos. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, I mean that in a good way. Because there was just too much goodness to to not to not see it. The Cat's Victims are really it's a really good giallo, and it's there's a guy who looks kind of like Charles Bronson in it, by the way. So there's also that too. So if you're a Bronson fan, hey there, the cinema collector. Welcome up, man. I like the name, Cinematic Collector. I like your new name. Not quite. I'm not sure if you're here yet, Vanessa, but I'm not quite sure the movie net is quite yet. Uh, but okay, you want to know what I got, and then we'll talk about everything that's going in. So I was initially not getting anything. Watch for Black Friday, nice. But here's the thing. Hey there, Murdersville. Did you check out the Shameless sale? Because that's over there in the UK. The Shameless have this best Cemetery Man Blue. Delamorte Delamore? I don't know. I mean, like, Shameless is very honest when it comes to the Blu-ray. So if anything is like kind of taken out, they do let you know ahead of time. Like with New York Ripper, because it was the cut of the film. I think the Delamorte Delamore cut's going to be the same though. But they have a pretty good. I thought theirs was pretty good. Now, does anybody have it? Because I don't have Delamorte Delamore yet. Dylan Dog, of course, from not Dylan Dog as in like the later film, but the Dylan Dog comics. Uh, but anyway, so I apologize. I just lost my track for a minute. So yeah, I wasn't going to get anything. But then there's one thing you should probably know about me is one of my favorite, like all-time favorite, like Italian genre actors. Like there's a couple, George Eastman, Michael Sipkow. Hey there, William. But kind of top on that list is Ray Lovelock. I'm like a huge hey Sumo fan of Ray Lovelock's, and like live like a cop, die like a man. Um, an ideal place to kill, otherwise known as Oasis of Fear. Just so much stuff that there's stuff with that he does, like whether it's like the police ones or the kind of or the gialloist type or the spaghetti westerns. I've always been a huge fan of Ray Lovelock's, and he's not just like an actor, but he's a musician too. So if you got an ideal place to kill, otherwise known as Oasis of Fear, if you got like the Shameless edition, it's called Oasis of Fear. If you got the Mondo Macabre edition, it's called An Ideal Place to Kill. Either way, when you're hearing the music in that song, in that movie, that really kind of like boppy, jazzy, pop style music, that was done by Ray Lovelock himself. He did the music, much like David Hess. He was an actor and a musician too. Kidnap Syndicate, perfect. So they announced something. Hey there, Alvin, that I could not pass up. So there was the first thing that I put in my cart, the Mon Macabre thing, was Queens of Evil. Now I'm not quite sure. I think this is probably the second time they've ever done a slipcover, but it wasn't the slip that got me. It wasn't even Queens of Evil, which I do like, but what it was is the bonus disc. The bonus disc on Queens of Evil is a over 3 hour interview with the late Ray Lovelock, talking about his entire career. Hey, the heroic. Now, Ray Lovelock passed away in 2017, and Italian genre cinema is a sadder place for it. So, to get that type of in-depth interview, like that type of analysis by Lovelock himself on the entirety of his career and his life, I well, I only got the Walmart and Best Buy here, so I go to Walmart though. That I had to have that, and the bonus disc for 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 that film is a 3.5 hour long interview with Ray Lovelock. And that blows my mind. I'll know that as much as I might like Queens of Evil, and I will, and I'll watch it, and it'll be cheesy and fun and exploitive and all that type of stuff. Hey there, Griffin. Hey there, Hammers. Sales, a couple of them actually. I can't not have that. If Dark Forces had put out this, I'd have to go for it. But because I'm a huge fan. Hey there, Pingo. I'm dreading Tuesday is what I'm doing. Well, no, I like the movie too. Like I like Alta, but the interview is like, it's, it's like I would have bought the interview alone. Queens of Evil. Now that was the one that I thought everybody would grab because of the interview, because of the extra disc, because basically there's an extra disc, and it's over 3 hours long, and it's an interview with somebody that's passed away. But that wasn't the one that sold fastest. The one that sold fastest was, and I shouldn't be surprised, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of was, and I'm probably gonna pronounce his name wrong, so you guys can correct me. Is Jorge Gro's blood ceremony. That's apparently the fastest title that they've ever had that's sold out. And they're looking at putting out, like, extending it from 1,000 to 1,200 copies for both Queens of Evil and Blood Ceremony. I'm going to buy the Noir box set from Indicator? Eventually, yes. I do have some IKEA. Yeah, you can still get the Blood Ceremony on the Big Cartel site. And they did say that they were going to up that. No, they said they're going to up, they initially sought out, they said that they were upping it 200 more for those two. The only one that they can't up, and is probably going to sell out during the sale, is, Griff's right, exactly, 1,200 each, is the can't up Panic Beats. Panic Beats is the one that, I guess for like rights issues or whatever, they couldn't up any more copies of Panic Beats. That's one that sold out a long time ago. They probably had a limited amount that they could print. So, needless to say, I grabbed all 3 limited editions. I couldn't pass up on either one of them. Panic Beats, for those that don't know or don't watch a lot of Paul Naschy, is one of the better, in my opinion, Paul Naschy films that came out. If you've ever seen Horror Rises from the Tomb, which is a great Paul Naschy film, by the way, there is a character in Horror Rises from the Tomb that he plays that he kind of carries on a bit in Panic Beats. And Panic Beats is it's a fun one. It's one that I really like. Don't watch the trailer because the trailer like goes all through the movie almost. But it's one that I super enjoy. So for me, all 3 titles were musts. They're ones that I had to have, that my better half said, like, I went in and said, okay, I'll grab Queens of Evil, but I really want the other 2, but I don't think I can get them. What are Dawn of the Dead? I can't get Dawn of the Dead this time, unfortunately. I'm going to miss out on that. I'm going to have to wait for another edition comes out. And that's a shame, but, like, you can't do it all, I guess. And then, okay, you can judge me. I always say don't judge me, but you can judge me. For the 4th title, because I grabbed 4, let's make it even 4. I got Emmanuel in America. So I grabbed Emmanuel in America, Blood Ceremony, the limited red case edition, the Panic Beats, the limited red case edition, and Queens of Evil, the limited 2-disc edition. Oh yes, especially racy because it's Emmanuel with 1 N and not 2, and you spelled it right. For those that don't know, there's 2. Even when Laura Gemser did Emmanuel, Oh, Panic Beats is Nashi. It's like 100% Nashi. It's actually there's a character in Panic Beats that kind of is related to a character in Horror Rise from the Tomb. Oh no, it's not in Scream Factory set. That's what you mean. No, Horror Rise from the Tomb. The first, like I guess the first appearance of the character is in Paul Nashi Collection Volume 1. Sorry about the confusion there, and thank you, Izzy. So it does. You don't need it, but it kind of helps to have Volume 1, which I don't have, so I need it because also Horror Rise from the Tomb is one of Paul Nashi's best films. So that's something that I gotta say. Man, Jason, Sins of the Flesh, I wanted so bad. It was in. It was. I was getting ready to put it in my cart and it was sold out. It sold out like it was right away. I don't think they must have many copies left because I was looking through and by the time I got stuff out of my cart, it was gone. So I'd be interested to know what everybody else picked up, if anybody picked up anything, or is it just me? So Panic Beats is officially sold out. Sins of the Flesh sold out, but there's gonna be a standard edition coming of that one. But I want the nice looking edition. Panic Beats has a great cover, by the way. You got all three too? Nice. I was iffy on the cover of Blood Ceremony, but I got it anyway. Have I seen Abby? You mean the blaxploitation kind of the kind of the exorcism like type movie? It's been a long time, man, but I know the film. If that's what you're talking about. But like some the Traveler. Hey there, Mike. Somebody asked about a couple films on there on Mon Macabra's site today, and one of the films that was mentioned in the list was Hail of the Devil. And Mono responded back with 5 films on the list. Said you're going to be a very happy person in 2021. So if Mondo can get Hail of the Devil, which is for among Nashi fans the most requested Nashi film, that is going to be quite the coup. Like that is going to be something to be like ready to grab. Sins of sort. Well, you can add Sins, but it's the standard edition. I want the sexy looking like good edition. Went with Devil Incarnate, great choice, one of his best films. Spider, Satanica Pandemonium, Private Vice, Private Virtues, Beast of Magic Sword, and Panic Beats. Nice. Got some good Nashi stuff. One of these days I'm going to do an entire video on Nashi. For those that don't have it, An Ideal Place to Kill is an excellent film. What did you get, Warlock? Did you get them all too? Because I know. I see Emmanuel in America also has a Joe D'Amato like documentary on there, so I'm going to say I got it for the Joe D'Amato documentary. I really wanted Devil Kern. This is a travel. Okay, that's one of my dad's favorites too. Beast and Magic Sword is incredible. I really want Dangerous Cargo. There was no features on Dangerous Cargo though. Don't Go in the House. It's okay. I mean, it's a decent film. I enjoyed it. Like I would have liked the Killer Dolls and Devil's Nightmare, but you know you gotta like stop somewhere. Perversion Story. If it's that's Lucha Fulch when you don't have, hopefully you picked it up. My dad texted me tonight and told me that I should have picked up The Devil Incarnate because it's that good of a film. It's got a Troy Howard commentary too. But unfortunately, my order's already gone in, so I can't do anything about it now. Yeah, my dad's. He sent me like a message. We're talking earlier on Facebook Messenger, and his suggestions were, if you don't have Beast and the Magic Sword and Devil's Incarnate, get them. Two of his very best. So my dad didn't have the Inquisition, so we grabbed that one. I think Night of a Thousand Desires, which is a really good one, and Who Can Kill a Child. So he picked three good ones. And my dad, Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2 for the holidays? You do. The Scream Factory releases on Silent Night, Deadly Night, Chris, are amazing. They are incredible, insanely great. They have making of documentaries that are feature length on both releases, and they are worth seeing, and you will watch them more than once. They are that good. I'm starting to notice that from inside you can actually see more of the room, but it looks smaller. Mystics and Valley is insane. Oh, it is insane. You'll love it. Like it's nuts. But that's not the only sale that went on. We also got the big sale from Shameless as well. Did anybody pick anything from Shameless sale? No one? Apparently it was like a 35% off sale. Shameless Screen Entertainment. Frenchman's Garden. See this one. Did 101 Films one? Did they have both documentaries though? I'm trying to see if I can find like the Shameless stuff. See if there's stuff that I can recommend here. Anything Lindsay, of course. Almost Human. Love that film. Amsterdam, Dick Maas. De la Morte de l'Amore is only £8. Which is a really great price for that one. Contraband. Underrated Lucio Fulci film that doesn't get talked about a lot, by the way. If you're a fan of Deodato, there is the Deodato box set, Deodato Cinema Death. And on that one there, and I got over there, is Cannibal Holocaust, The House on the Edge of the Park, which is one of his best, and Phantom of Death. I'd love to show you these titles, but unfortunately there's lots of nudity. We got some giallos like Formula for Murder, which I think still comes with a yellow mat, by the way. Four Flies in Grey Velvet. The only way to get that is from Shameless. The Fulci's Box of Terror, which has, let's just see, looks like Manhattan Baby. Black Cat, and something else. Do I have to go there? Yes, I do. Just to see. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous looking box. New York Ripper, Manhattan Baby, and the Black Cat. Which I was going to share the cover of, but unfortunately, tons of nudity. My Dear Killer, which I would wait to get that one though. Oasis of Fear. Phantom of Death. Oh, I didn't know they had this. So Opera. So Opera Dual Edition, a numbered slipcase. So they put that as well. House of Laughing Windows is amazing. Pupi Avati. And of course, there's the Shameless Pop Erotica Fest and the Shameless Sexploitation one. And of course, there's the Shameless Slasher Nasties box set. Their edition of Suspiria. A Blu Ray The Beyond. It's really gorgeous looking. Their Bronx Warriors trilogy set, by the way, is utterly adorable. I don't know, adorable sounds like kind of. The thing with Shameless is you can't show people their covers too often. And if you want to get the washing machine, it is there. Yeah, it's quiet tonight. Or I can't see our stuff. Full Moon are having a sale all weekend as well. Oh wow. I'm thinking of Silent Deadly Night from 101 Films. George, I think you should. That's their Black Label editions, and that's their best editions that they put out. Just so you know, tonight's video might be a little bit shorter than a regular video because I'm having a bit of pain tonight. So, just to let you know ahead of time. But I wanted to talk. I wanted to talk about this stuff here. And I wanted to talk to you guys. So for the people that picked up stuff from the sale, I gotta ask, what were you most excited about? So if you picked up like, I know some of us here, like I know Warlock picked about 3, and there's a bunch of us that picked about 3 from the Mondo sale. Which one of the 3 was the one that made you go, I gotta pick them up? The 101 Films like edition of Silent Night looks amazing. It looks gorgeous, and it's both films too. Well, it's kind of quiet here tonight. And then I'm just not seeing your messages. Blood Ceremony? Blood Ceremony, a lot of people. What was it about Blood Ceremony? Because I'll be honest with you, I don't remember that film. Like, not well at all. Like, if you ask me to mention that director, I'm going to talk about, like, Living Dead in Manchester Morgue, right? Hey there, Tommy. Welcome, man. Panic Beats is most interesting for you. Panic Beats was initially the most interesting for me, and then Queens of Evil with the extra disc. I had to have that. I have it here somewhere. Like, I got the DVD of it, but I don't have a Blu-ray yet for Living Dead of Manchester Morgue, which is a really, really good film. And put it by the guy that did Blood Ceremony. Ask me a question about politics. You can ask me. I can't promise you I'm going to answer it. But if it's not too serious, okay. But don't get offended because I'm a bluntly honest person. Something different, unknown, obscure. Yeah, not same old stuff. That's a good. Hey there, J Movie. Welcome. Who do I think will win? It's up in the air. I wish it wasn't, but it's up in the air. I don't think it's easy enough to tell right now, to be bluntly honest with you. Hey there, Ramon. Hey, Cartoon Fortress. Hey, dude. You have not seen the... Oh, George, you've not seen Silent Dead Night 1 and 2. You gotta see them. Hey, Richard. But I won't say Barrett like who, what's whatever side. Most people know me, know what, know my leanings anyway. But I don't talk about that too much on my channel. It gets it's kind of boring. um, I'm a movie guy. There's my leanings. Not yet. I was going to mention it actually, Jay. Thank you. So, no problem, Barrett. Halloween Kills showed a trailer, a nice teaser trailer, and not just a trailer of like somebody of a truck driving away. No, they showed an official, real, well-cut trailer, and looks like the nurse from the first one is back. We see her in the trailer. That was interesting. That was surprising. I didn't know she was back actually. Must have 4K release of 2020. I don't really know. Like for me, it was yeah. Oh yes, I do. Beastmaster. The trailer is available now. Yeah, you can go online. You don't have to leave my channel though, but you can go online and see the Halloween Kills trailer. It was announced today. Blumhouse had like a panel, and it's on YouTube and it's on Blumhouse's website as well. But you can also watch the trailer on its own. I don't have any of those Blu Ray, so I can't talk about them. I can't. No, actually, I really want them. Daughters of Darkness is the one I want most. Oh yeah, they dropped it like Jamie Lee Curtis announced that they were going to be dropping. She said she had a bit of a tease. Yes, I do have the indicator of Fu Manchu set mark coming my way. It's let's see where it's at right now. Let's do the Aaron checks to see where Fu Manchu is at. Segment of the show. So it has international item is left originating country and is en route to Canada from GB Lala United Kingdom. Hey there, Nathan. Welcome, man. By the way, you've got a long number at the end of your like Twitter name, and I can never find you when I want to tag you on Twitter. Such a long number. Yeah, I'm excited with that. Warlock, did you get in for the poster? Because I'm not sure if I did or not, but I'm hoping I did. I got my fingers crossed for the Fu Manchu for mayor poster. I know it's a silly little thing, but you changed it. Wait a minute, are you Nathan B? I think I had you there, and I was gonna like click on you, like when I put up my Twitter announcement, but I wasn't sure if it was you because it was different. See the Monster Clint Eastwood box set. No, I didn't actually. Is there a way to know if you got the poster or not, I wonder? Poured the Columbia Noir box set. But not the Fu Manchu Psycho. You gotta grab it, man. One, the first three Fu Manchu films are excellent, and the other two are Franco. And doesn't mean they're not excellent. It just means they're Franco and they're very different. But I do enjoy them. Because did you know? It was you then. Damn, man. Nathan, I apologize. I said it looks like him, but I'm not quite sure. Did you know that Fu Manchu actually sunk the Titanic? Well, you find out all about that in one of the Fu Manchu films. Do I like Dukes of Hazzard? I do. I used to watch when I was a kid. See, for me, Ramon, the Fu Manchu one is not a blind buy. For that Friday 13th set has been amazing. It has been like utterly gorgeous. Well, I guess Daisy. We're gonna go Daisy. Uh, you started Halloween. You're trying to get through all Halloweens except three. You got to watch number three again. It's really good. It, Now, neat thing about this, Ramon, is you're also gonna get two like episodes of like some silent, like pre Boris Karloff, Fu Manchus. So that's gonna be some really good stuff as well. So yeah, and plus there's an extra film on there from one of the directors that he did, almost like kind of a famous Five East type film. No, three is not the worst because three is written by Nigel Neal. This is where we'll debate. Nigel Neal, who created Quatermass, by the way, is one of the great like sci-fi writers, like hands down. And it's got Tom Atkins at his most Tom Atkins esque with the stash. Um, you get like a small part for one of the actresses playing like his wife, because you get some of the best gore scenes. Like if you like that, I'm not a fan of Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 at all. um, but definitely, I mean, like, give Halloween 3 another chance. It's really good. Yeah, like right now, pretty much, who's gonna go? I mean, like, are you gonna take like who's gonna take their kids out? Like, you can probably go to your friends' houses or something like that. But like, we got costumes because we are gonna do it at home, right? Basically, our own thing. But there's, Halloween is gonna be like, we're geeks, so well, I am. So I'm gonna celebrate Halloween that I always celebrate Halloween. I'm gonna watch horror movies. That's how I do it. But that's pretty much, you know what, I do that all the time anyway. You should not be having a party, dude. Socially distance with that party. Color of Space. I didn't even know there's no. I'm not. See, I've never bought a German release, so I don't know. But I'm guessing it looks gorgeous. Last minute horror movie deals. Like, that's the thing. You might be able to find some good deals. But this is pretty. It's a quiet year. Hey there, Jason. So, Jason, did you order any of the Mondo or any of the Shameless? The Wear of TV box set looks excellent. Oh, Ramon, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully, your brother's going to be okay. The thing is, right now, more than ever, it's important to do everything that you need to do. So, yeah, because I had a friend that just had like some harsh, had a bit of a hard time with that too. One of her parents did. One of them's already sold out, Jason, but the other two are still there. The other two limited editions. Panic Beats went fast, apparently. Hey, Cinematech, welcome, man. he's lucky. I mean, like my better half, like had like it here, like early on, very early on, and she had it rough. Perfectly fine now, but well, not like the whole thing, like pretty much just the cold type thing, not the whole COVID thing. Uh, but we thought it was at first. So you got to be careful stuff like that. Nah, that's not overdoing anything, man. People and people that I know have gotten sick and have passed away. So no, some places aren't doing enough. See, I can't do Kino and Arrow sales as well because it's man, Warlock, you have an unlimited supply of money. You must, or like either like a hen that lays golden eggs. How do you do all this stuff? Or just a really good job? but but no, like stay. Let's talk movies. Watch Phenomenon Day for the first time. Isn't it great? Oh, she's good now. I mean, like that was a while back, like a long time back. No, she's good. Don't want to get you worried for like stuff, like for no reason. So I apologize if it came out wrong. Eventually, I mean, like because I'm a completionist, but you know, Barrett, I wasn't a big fan of it. When you're young, sometimes Nathan, that's the thing. You got to do that. People feel invincible. Do you ever wish I could talk to bugs like Jennifer Connelly? I squash bugs. Well, what would he say to me? Uh, you son of a, you killed my friend. uh, Probably not, but you know what? Did you notice, Josephine, when you were watching Phenomena, did you see all the, uh, when he made a Phenomena, the thing that scared Argento the most when when he was younger were the Disney films. Things like the Witch and Snow White and the different creepy stuff in the Disney films. So when you're watching Phenomena, one thing to notice is there is a ton of like allusions to to Disney. There's like allusions like the Tinkerbell and different things like just like there's a whole ton of them like kind of like Disney references thrown into Phenomena, and it was like it's his most Disney-esque movie, which I know sounds odd, but that's true. It's true. Like what the store going right now, basically at Amazon, because of a legal battle, Amazon is pretty much saying that if you're buying something digitally, you don't own it. It's you just have you just you're pretty much like renting it forever type thing, or renting it till like say something could come up and then you don't have it anymore. Well, here's the thing. That has always been true. It's not Amazon being mean or doing anything wrong, nasty or wrong, whether you buy from iTunes or or anywhere else. Enjoy your night there. Have a good one. Wherever you buy movies from, like that are digital, you don't own them. The only way you actually own a film. See this? I know I own this because I'm holding it in my hands. I can go put it on any time that I want. Exactly. We're being smug about it, Warlock. But it's true. I got some digital copies of films or digital films that I bought like for really, really cheap. But I am under no illusion that I own those films. I bought like Lost Heroes, which is a documentary on Canadian like superheroes, the comic boom in Canada. Until I actually get a physical copy of that, I don't own Lost Heroes. I can watch Lost Heroes. I had exactly the same. Anthony, it's already happened with Kindle books. Like there's already been books that have gone off Kindle before with the rights issues. And did I get anything from Mondo? I did. I got Emmanuel in America, and I got all three limited editions. I got Panic Beats, I got Queens of Evil, and I got Blood Ceremony. I almost picked up Dangerous Cargo as well. What's the politics of today? Oh, where do we guys go to vote? I guess up the road here for like this. I don't know how many more times I'm going to be voting because I'm moving to Morocco, right? Like, if I can, I'll come back to do that because I think it's important to do. Like street letters, just like film reels, like flipping them over. Yeah, this thing, games can be. I'm still a physical media guy. Like, I will buy more digital game wise than I will movies, but that's because this is my this is my area. Like, this is my area of expertise. This is what I study. This is my not just my library, but it's like that's where I'm looking for. It's my archive. I'm excited about the special features on Emmanuel in America. My better half will never watch that film. I can tell you that right now. That's a me film. But the Joe D'Amato documentary is what really got me excited about that one. That's why I grabbed it. Watch your first movie. You're watching Dracula, right? Now, between me and you, Nathan, Christopher Lee, best Dracula. Just saying. Just putting it out there. Is my archive insured? No, not yet. Like it should be. Have a great night, Nathan. Enjoy your movie. How long? Panic Beats sold it recently, actually, from what I heard. But it was their fastest selling one, apparently. That's the only one they can't do like extra copies of. Now, the other two are almost sold out, but they're going to do 1,200, 200 extra copies of each. They have a side over there, actually. You can't see it, like it's, but it's almost like to the. I'm ambidextrous, so it makes it harder. Uh, Left of me, yeah, to the left of me, I've got like a documentary section. I'm a huge documentary fan, so I gotta have documentaries. I watch documentaries, like I watch movies all the time, but every second day I'm watching at least one documentary. What were the other two releases? Well, Panic Beats was one of the big ones. Queens of Evil, with a 3.5 hour interview with Ray Lovelock, before which must have been done before he passed away. And there was, of course, the one that really went big was Blood Ceremony. Blood Ceremony with it's Jorge Gra, Father God Living Dead in Manchester Morgue. What documentaries would I teach? What I recommend teachers teach in school? Uh, Jodorowsky's Dune is one of the greats. Also, is going to sound silly, but King of Kong. Oh, sorry, 4K. Yeah, King of Kong is way. It's one to watch. It's definitely one to watch when it comes to documentaries. But there's a few. There's a great documentary on Kubrick. Um, like I'm looking over here trying to see. Um, I think everybody definitely needs to see Room 237 because Room 237 is just a bafflingly amazing documentary. I haven't chose yet what my best release of 2020 is. There's just so much out there this year. This has been as crazy as this year has been. It's been a great year for cinema. It's been an amazing year for buying films. Who made it? 13 Wolfman. 13 Wolfman has been tirelessly doing video after video for the 31 Days of Horror, and all credit like to 13 Wolfman. Hopefully, you guys are checking him out because he is doing the 31 Days of Horror, and that's something that I wasn't able to get through this year, but he's passing the torch, man. He's doing it. Different body shapes. Thin Blue Line, excellent. Paradise Lost, again, fantastic. Story of film, yep. That's your ninth or 10th year doing it. That is dedication. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't have the Varda box set and Fellini box that's coming as well, and I expect both of those to be fantastic. The Friday 13th box set is an amazing box set, and what the work put into it is incredible. The Gamera box set is one of the greatest things that I've seen. Put it for any like it's amazing, and it even like surpassed Criterion's Godzilla box set. Oh, every year Cinematheque I do I rank my top releases of the year. So this year hopefully won't be any different. I always do like a top ranking. I may have to break them up into regular releases and box sets because there's just been that much like content that has come out this year, and we still don't know what Severn's gonna like land us for. Like they just announced that they're soon gonna be telling us the stuff for the Black Friday sale. I'm kind of hoping for a Black Emmanuel box set. Yeah, Chef Factory's Universal sets are amazing. Their Fly set that came out this year, right? Incredible. How much are the limited editions on sale? Well, the Queens of Evil is the most expensive one, which is $20 which is actually pretty good. But the other ones were 25, and now they have like $14 and $15 titles as well. Did you grab any from the sale, Third Wolfman? And by the way, Brian and Dustin, thank you so much for tweeting at my video. It definitely means a lot to me. Want some put on an Elvis collection? Yeah, I agree with you. Hey Amy, hey Cinema Dave, did you get any of this stuff today? I'm not sure if are you a Nashi fan yet? Did you get any of this stuff? Yes, there's so much that's come out this year, Josephine. It's an insane amount. You wouldn't think in a year like this. I guess we all need it. With everything going on, everybody's stuck in their house. We all needed some good cinema, and we got it. We got some great cinema. You saw your first Tsukamoto 2 decades ago. I think Seven's going to be good this year. Like some people have already ragged on them. Like they just put their announcement for their sale, and some people said, "Oh, I'm not going to participate. I'm not going to. Oh, I can't believe what happened." Hey there, Flip. I got your message like at 4 o'clock in the morning. Apparently, I apologize that I didn't get to respond to it this morning. But hopefully, you're doing good. Like for all this talk of like the death of physical media and Best Buy taking all their movies, uh, what a year! Like what a heck of a year. The Conformist. It's been a long time, but I love The Conformist actually. If we're talking about the same film, the older one, the Lindsay box set for sure. 13 Wolfman. When I bought a lot of their stuff during the last sale. This is the thing, right? El Santo, both me and my better have love El Santo stuff. See, I don't think so. I mean, like, I think they're going to do better, and probably because some people are going to stay away. And I'll be honest with you. I will be bluntly honest with you. Like, website issues or not, this year, Severin had one of the best sales. Go look back at the prices for the Severin sales and the amount of stuff that you're able to get, like for like the money, and you can't deny it. I love Vincent, and I talk with them all the time. But price point wise, Severin definitely had a fantastic sale. I got like a lot for like a little amount for from Severin, and enough so that I could actually just grab an extra couple, so I could get my dad one for a present as well. There are unfortunately sometimes going to be these issues, website issues, stuff like that, and it's frustrating. Era is the best sale in your opinion? Era is a great sale, but I can't get in on that one, so I can't say anything. Yeah, the new one they got is really fantastic. It's down again for a reason though. Do you know why it's down? I thought it was down because the website was crashing. It's down because they're putting stuff up, and it's probably putting stuff up on the back end. I noticed there's like some stuff up there, but they're getting ready to announce stuff, and that's why it's going down. That's why you're seeing, because it's not like you're not getting an error. You're getting a put your code in, put your name and thing in. I love the Kino sales until I thought the Kino sale this year was disappointing for me, because I don't think the price it was priced as well. And when they used to have like the free shipping, that always like sucked me and my better half into the Kino sales. But unfortunately, this year they didn't do that. They stopped doing that around a year and a half ago. The only thing I grabbed the 13th, unfortunately for me, is because I didn't have a lot of money this year. Was I grabbed the three limited edition titles from Mondo, and I grabbed Emmanuel in America. Those were the only ones I could afford. My cousin's coming, so hopefully I'm going to try and get him on camera. Cinemas, collector, have a great evening there, man. You see, you can say mail all you want, but their stuff is good, and they put out quality stuff. The Umberto Lenzi Carol Baker box set is still one of the great box sets of this year. So you're lucky, 4K. You just get kind of stuff like that. And we do have a film called Hell's the City. Be interesting to see if that could come out again. So 80 films moved down from Jackie Chan and got into Jean Claude Van Damme. Still good JCVD stuff. JVCD? JCVD. I got it right first time. Full Moon is having a sale. Their, their shipping is a bit pricey. I would love to have had like the Jess Franco collection from Full Moon. Because you know me, guys, I'm a Franco fan. Jason, I'm sure you got it already, but there's 10 Jess Franco films that came out from Full Moon Entertainment. Opinion on Coda, I want to like Coda more than I do. I love some of the releases. They have some great stuff there. Okay, the topic is like sales for tonight. But what are you looking at, Flip? So which ones are you eyeing? So give me give me a name, give me an idea. Like I might have it over there. Like I got a few code red, not a lot of code red, but I got a few code red. So if there's certain ones that you're looking at, I'll share my code red. Hold on, because only a handful. That way you have an idea what exactly code red is. And thank you so much, by the way. What can I say? I got big hands. So, for those that have never or haven't ordered any code red before, oh, the Redeemer. Oh, I need the Redeemer. Almost Human, 100%. Yes, it's Umberto Lenzi. It's a really good one. Umberto Lenzi's a really underrated Italian director. Hey there, Brian. Welcome back, man. So this is the first code red, Blu-ray, and I do mean the first. They're all numbered, right? So every code red is numbered. So this is the electric chair, which is a one that I don't remember, to be honest with you. I don't know if I've ever watched the electric chair, but I picked it up. Actually, a guy gave this one to me. A fellow YouTuber actually sent me this one. So there is House on the Edge of the Park, which is one of my favorite Gregorio Deodato films. Now, trigger warning, just to let you know, there is some assault in this film. So if that's something that would be bothersome, flip, maybe not, but I do like this. It stars David Hess. And I'm a big David Hess fan. I actually got to speak to him on Facebook a couple times before he passed. Sweet 16. I'm not sure if Chris is still here, but I'm sure he's got this one. This is one of the great slashers, one of the great underrated slashers that's out there. This stars Dana Kimmel from Friday the 13th Part 3. So if you're a fan of Friday the 13th Part 3 and you like Dana Kimmel, you won't get to see her nude in here, but you will get to see a bit more Dana Kimmel. Yeah, that's right, James. But so Cutthroat's 9. This one is extremely underrated. I think this is a favorite of like Tarantino's as well. This is bloody. It really is. Like it is pretty gory. It's like a Spanish Western, but it's good. It's really good. The Devastator. I just love this one because the Devastator's a gun. Like there's, it's fun. It's cheesy. Cutthroat's, yeah. If you can find Cutthroat's 9 on their flip, like it's not always on there, but if you can get it, I recommend that one. Now for some Roger Corman cheese. Dune Warriors with David Carradine. Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker is an excellent code red release and one that I do need to get. I don't have it, Craig. Wheels of Fire. Like, look at these covers. How can you not want these covers? The Sisterhood. And there's a certain actress that stars in this too that I really like. Rebecca Holden, of course, from Knight Rider. Lynn Holly Johnson. Trust me, you know her when you see her. Post-apocalyptic. There we go. And here's one that really is about a gun. Equalizer 2000. And yes, that is Richard Norton from all those movies with like Cynthia Rothrock. Sometimes he's her partner. Sometimes he's trying to kill her. But you always gotta like Richard Norton. And of course, one of my favorites, Silk. I'm a fan of this film. And sometimes, yeah, he's a bad guy in Jim Cotto. You get a movie with a gorgeous cover that is super, super crappy. But it's still fun to watch. And that is The Forest. Look at this. Isn't that a gorgeous cover? Isn't this like one of the great covers? An amazing poster. Hope you're not expecting to see that in the film, though. No, in the film, you'll see stuff like this. but it's fun. It is. It's fun. It's cheesy. It's not very good, but it's interesting to watch. If you're a Jose Larraz fan and you've been following up with the Jose Larraz stuff that's come out recently, then Black Candles, which Ramon is right, that you may have missed out on, but I will say right now, Black Candles is a really great release by Jose Larraz. Extremely underrated, and one that I recommend you check out. So, right here, Black Candles. Chris, not such a good cover, but a really, really good slasher film. Hide and Go Shriek. The cover looks crappy, but here's the thing: the cover of The Forest was amazing, and it wasn't that good. The cover of Hide and Go Shriek kind of sucks, but it's actually a pretty damn good film. Next up is The Hills Have Eyes 3. Mind Ripper. I'm gonna make you mind to buy their entire catalog. Mind Ripper with Lance Henriksen and Giovanni Ribisi. Good cast for the next one is we got Martin Landau, Jose Ferrer, and Ruth Buzzy in The Being. And one of the best discs that I'm going to show you, and because it's a really good film, and if you don't have it, I do recommend it. And it's for people that like the Friday the 13th set. Well, this one is by a director of one of a lot of people's favorite Friday the 13th films. This is One Dark Night with Meg Tilly and Adam West. So Adam Wee. Nobody stops Adam Wee. Batman. So this is directed by Tom McLaughlin, who directed Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. And this is a really, really good film. He did this around pretty much around the same time. And there are some great features on this film, by the way. This one here has, they had a brand new 2016 HD master of the film, audio commentary with Tom McLaughlin and writer Michael Haas. Even had a work print version of the film. A brand new commentary with director McLaughlin and producer Michael Schroeder. New on-camera interviews with them. It was like star E.G. Daily, because E.G. Daly's in this one as well. Definitely worth picking up. If you never picked that one up, that's one worth picking up. And if you get them from Ronin Flicks, if you get ones from Ronin Flicks, they'll have slipcovers on them sometimes. So this is Witchmaker. This is the slipcover. This is what it looks like without the slipcover. Ronin Flicks sells them with these special edition slipcovers. And of course, somebody mentioned Phyllis Stiller. Yes, I do have the Boneyard with Phyllis Stiller and Norman Fell. It's a fun, cheesy little film. And also, because I do like Mario Gregorio Deodato, I also got Cut and Run, which I thought was a really fun film. It's kind of like take up the whole Jonestown thing with, more action. But there you go. Hopefully that'll give you an idea, Flip, about some of the stuff that was put out by the classic guys from Code Red. I probably missed a lot of your stuff. Just got Flash Gordon from Arrow. Oh, it is a great edition, Pete, isn't it? And it looks really, really good. A motorcycle, a lot more hybrid. I like to have a motorcycle, actually. But my better half was she's totally against it. The Being in the Dark go hand in hand from Shriek Show, yeah. You forgot PJ Soul's in Halloween, really? She's not like my crushes from back in the day. No problem, Flip. Thank you, by the way. But Demons double feature tonight. Nice. Hey there, Dagger. Nah, she's got celebrity crushes too. Have a great night there, Chris. Hopefully, you got some slasher recommendations there. Hey there, Alan. Mike CV and Blu Ray Collection. Hey, Bill's still not doing well. New tripod. Yep. I I needed a new tripod. Well, my you guys knew the other one broke, so this one here is kind of neat in the fact that should I do it? It's 360, so I can actually like twist it like all the way around. That's the one that I get set up to watch the weekend. Hopefully, is you know, how is this the version of Grizzly? Because I love Grizzly because it's such a fun film. I like those type of films. Look at my nose, a good thing. Why could you look at my nose before when I was doing like the other one? I needed the tripod. I desperately did. I cannot deny it. Do you have vampires suck? Oh God, no, no, no. I watched that once. My better half made me watch that once with her because basically once she starts a movie, no matter how bad it is, she can't finish it. I will never own vampires suck. I keep trying to open up this here. I keep getting like stupid ads when I go through. Grizzly 2 should be released soon. Oh, really? The Church and the Sect are fun. I might like the Church a little bit better than the Sect, but I do like them both. Your wife sat down with the main actress from Demons 2 at a screening. That is awesome. Do you watch movies on a PlayStation 4, Xbox One, or regular 4K player? Well, PlayStation 4, unfortunately, William, doesn't have a 4K player. The PlayStation 5 will be the first edition of PlayStation that's going to have a 4K player on it. Although Sony puts out 4K discs, they were neglectant in having 4K actually play on their system. So it was only the Xbox One Series S and Series X that Xbox One, not Series, so Xbox One S and X that I had like 4K players in them. So I watched like 4K editions on my Xbox One, and I watch some Blu-rays on my PS4. That's a great idea. Favorite film discoveries, because there's so much good stuff out there that I like. I love Flash Gordon. I saw it in theater when it initially came out. My better half was too young to see it. She's 7 years younger than me. So when it came on a digital like film festival a couple years back, we watched it together. And then when it came out on 4K, I grabbed it for her right away because it was close to her just before her birthday I think, and I knew that she loved that film. I ever see Cat from Outer Space? I did years ago, but I did. Got the Screen Factory edition of Vampire Lovers. That's actually a really good edition. That's an early Hammer one for them. Favorite Stephen King movie and book? Well, book it's Dance Macabre actually. For nonfiction and even for fiction. No, it's not fiction, but I love Dance Macabre. It's my favorite Stephen King book. Um, but I'm gonna go with like Christine if I got to go with a fiction one. And for Stephen King movie, hmm, let's go with Misery actually. Oh, there's a lot I like. I have no black labels in my collection, George. I wish I did. I definitely need to get some. Is my camera video running in 1080p? Yes, actually, it can run in 1080. It runs in 1080p for here, and actually, some of my videos run 4K. But this one here is 1080p. So that may be in if I ever go in 4K, it can be. Event Horizon Screen Factory. It's coming out, Amir. Eventually. But, guys, with that being said, and having to work tomorrow, it's that time again. I am Aaron. This is my movie library. This is my area where I love. Check out the Monocabra and the Shameless Sale. Both companies are smaller companies. It's always great to go and support the smaller people. Thank you, Flip, so much. Again, you're amazing. Guys, have a fantastic night. I will see you here soon again. We'll be talking about movies. What else do we talk about, right? You are the call to cinema. You guys rock. My Crimson Call as well. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And I got a new tripod. So hopefully you guys like the setup of this tripod. Let me know what you think of it. And we'll be talking again soon. And check out those two that are left. A 3.5 hour long interview with the late Ray Lovelock. Have a great night, guys.